I mentioned making something for you. I was up all night, but I did craft this. He goes into the back of his room and pulls out a relatively nice looking, if very efficient, warhammer. And hands it to you, Yorn.
Thank you very much. I take it, inspect it. Is it like extra cool looking in any specific way, like runes or something?
There are no runes. In fact, it looks a little mundane.
Oh.
However,
Okay.
However, he mentions, I guarantee it'll do the job.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I put it on my belt.
Unfortunately, I was only able to make one thing, and he was the only person who asked for something, so...
Well,
I thank you all for getting me here.
No, but okay.
I have 2 requests for you, Brok. I know.
Okay.
How far along is your forge right now? How much? At what capacity would you say it's at?
I've been here a little less than a day, like 14 hours.
I keep
So
forgetting that not that much time went by.
yeah, so like 20%, 20% done.
Well, there's no huge rush on this, but I have a request from an old friend that we all came to like before he passed away. And then I'm gonna like, I don't know where the hell I would keep this thing. I wouldn't swallow a sword, and I didn't give it to John. But anyway, I'll just.
No, I have a great axe from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that out too, but that'll be in a second. So wherever the fuck I put it, I'm gonna bring out Penwood's bent sword, and I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Can this be fixed?"
He looks at it very curiously. Kind of flicks the metal with his finger. Tries to unbend it to the best of his ability. Starting to realize that it was a pretty well-crafted weapon. I mean, not magical in any sort, but definitely well-made. Doesn't fully understand how it got the way it is. Yeah, I can fix it. I don't know how functional it'll be, though, after it's done.
Well, if you have time, I'd like to see it working.
Sure.
In a functional order. I'll leave it with you, if that's all right.
No problem.
All right. And one final thing.
Wait. Yeah? Are you asking that I make it like that hammer? Or just bring it back to its former glory?
I'm going to glance to the hammer and go, what'd you do to the hammer?
That's my hammer.
Yorn is back.
And my head's just going to tilt a little bit. I'm like, what do you mean?
He alludes to the fact that he is a master craftsman, and that a weapon made by him from scratch is above board in terms of its effectiveness. However, he needs to make a weapon from scratch.
May I investigate mine?
Go ahead.
Hammer that he gave me?
Mm-hmm.
Or would it just be a perception to see how potent it is?
The potency you would need.
Like,
to
I kind of just want to
to
pick it up and, give it a feel type of thing, see.
All right, so you're comparing your Warhammer versus the Warhammer you just got.
Yeah.
They feel roughly identical. Yours has a little bit more flair and design to it.
Sure.
His is like it's a there's no frill.
No frill.
It's just it's as rudimentary as it could be. However, he guarantees its effectiveness.
So they're about the same size. Does his feel slightly lighter?
No.
Damn. Oh, weird. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm just doing that in the corner then. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
In order to measure its effectiveness in a fight,
Yeah, that'd be different. Right.
You would need to hit something with it.
Right. But I don't want to swing at anything right now. I was just kind of giving it a feel.
All right.
I was going to add to the convo, but since I can't really see anything different, never mind.
Certainly. And going back to the conversation he was having with Graw, he's basically saying that in order for him to make something that is a masterwork, it needs to be made by him from scratch, start to finish.
So if we went that route, we'd have to completely melt down this thing and have you build it from scratch.
No. He alludes to the fact that he would need to source the material himself. It would nothing would be used from the previous build.
All right, then out of character, why would he ask that? He's like, do you want me to fix this or do it my way?
He doesn't fully understand why you want the sword to be worked back to be crafted after it has this 90-degree bend in it. He can get it. Using some more material and the material components that it has there. He can make another longsword utilizing what's there. It won't cost you anywhere near as much, but it won't be something that he made.
Okay, then I'll just say, yeah, it's fine to just repair it and get it back to a working order.
Okay.
And then I have one last thing, if you don't mind, Brok.
16.
Yeah.
And then before reaching or talking to him, I'm going to turn to Carl, and I'll just say, Carl, can I have my axe, please?
Yeah, sure. It just reaches inside of both hands and just opens the bag of holding and reaches in and just starts pulling a great axe out of himself. There you go.
Listen,
And as
that's a sword swallow trick I've never seen before.
Just wait till you see what I do with much bigger things. I can eat a whole man.
Oh, thank you.
That sounds disturbing.
You ever want to watch me eat a whole cow in one bite? Trust me, it'll be worth it.
I'm all right.
Pretty sure it takes more than one bite.
Not when I'm eating it.
All right. Well, with
the great axe.
The roll I just did real quick
Yeah.
was Bjorn, because he's so apprehensive. I wanted to see if he would trust the blacksmith, and he does. And so he too hands over his old warhammer and goes, you may use the parts of this for scrap and as a thank you for the new warhammer.
Okay.
And just
He
gives
takes it from you. Tiny bit more blood this time. Cool.
Okay. So as the battle axe is laying on the floor, I'll turn back to Brok and say, is there some way we could put this to use on me? And then I'm going to like kind of rotate a little so you can see my tail. I say, I want a little bit more to my arsenal than just my teeth and feet.
Oh, badass. Fuck yeah. That's what I see exactly what you're going for. It's badass.
Would you like it permanently affixed or possibly detachable?
Detachable would be preferred.
Mid-combat or just, let go when you need to change out?
Mid-combat? I've never thought of that. That would be
It's probably
interesting.
not going to be as strong.
But that means I could swap it out.
Yeah, quickly. But that means it's going to fall apart easier. You're going to lose it in a fight. I'm sure of that.
Oh, that gives me ideas. Detachable, if possible, during fights.
Oh.
I can think of something.
By all means. And if you, I mean, that warhammer you made looks really impressive. If this axe doesn't look good to you, I'll trust your abilities to make something wholly different.
This is going to cost a very pretty penny.
And that's okay, so long as it's useful.
Okay. So he takes He takes the hammer from Yorn. Are you offering the axe?
Yeah, he can have it.
Okay. He's going to hold on to you for another couple of minutes as he grabs what is essentially a rudimentary tape measurer.
Yep.
And starts sketching down you and dimensions and the great axe that you presented to him, and trying to get an idea of what he can craft from what he needs to make and try to make it to scale. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to take take some time,
That's fine.
and it's going to take a lot of money.
That's totally fine. I'm excited. I have ideas.
Anyone
I'm
else?
just imagining a tail flick batarang, and I'm down to throw money at that. That is hysterical.
Carl's just kind of like, if you don't mind me thinking on that, I might have something for you later. But right now, I don't know what I want. So if I can have a rain check, that'd be nice.
Surely.
I approach Brok. Also, I ask, I would also like a rain check. However, did you find any more info on that mall that I came across? That dwarven mall?
I did. Turns out, that's a dwarven relic. It was made by some master craftsman from way, way, way back. Someone who messes with magic I'm not good at. Anywho, it's not complete. It's missing things.
Missing things.
So, right now, it's a magical weapon. But it can be so much more. You're gonna need gauntlets of ogre strength.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
At this point, Carl is like getting out a notebook and is taking down a list of things that
This
he's
was
gonna
the
have to
hammer
make.
from the first place, right?
Yes.
Magic hammer.
One moment, please. Because I forgot the other item.
I think we're making Mjolnir.
So my new hammer is a magic hammer now?
Yeah. and if-
No, it is not. No, it is not.
No. Okay, it's just
I'll
really
explain
strong.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Okay.
You're gonna need gauntlets of ogre strength, ogre power, excuse me, and a belt of giant strength. That will unlock its full potential.
You have any idea where we might find such items? to
Not a
complete?
clue. I do not mess with magical items.
Do you know anyone who might?
My brother, fuck him.
Carl just
Where
kind
is your brother?
Yeah,
We
where is
need your brother.
I have no fucking idea.
where did you see him last?
Darkhold 200 years ago.
Oh fuck, that's it's a long fucking time ago. Okay.
Maybe for you guys.
Just as he says
For real.
dark hold, you hear some more grunt.
I turn to you. What's Darkhold?
That's where I'm from.
Oh. Doesn't seem like a good place as I stare at your flaming fucking eyes.
The name of the weapon, by the way, is the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Sorry, Christo, and you haven't been using this like the entire time?
It's not complete.
You can still use it.
Does it have different stats?
Excuse me?
The hammer you're talking about?
Oh yeah.
You mind
And
giving
I'm
range
going
and all that?
I'm going to make it revealed to some more what it is.
Oh, okay.
Because currently he is the only one attuned. He would be the only one to know.
Yeah.
Brok, I believe you were telling me or telling us what else we need to get for this hammer.
Yeah, he said the gauntlets of ogre power and a belt of giant strength.
Damn.
Any belt of giant strength, or just a belt of, or like a specific belt of giant strength?
Any belt of giant strength will do.
Perfect.
However, when it's unlocked, no one stands a chance. They are fucked.
Interesting.
But we have to find your brother to maybe be able to track down these items.
You know, I make magical stuff, right? I mean, look at this. He pulls out the Glock and like the screwdriver sparking out of the magwell.
That looks like an OSHA hazard waiting to happen.
Oh shit!
Who knows what
I mean, I got the bag of holding, and he pulls that out, and it's like barely holding together. You can kind of see like it looks like a glow of a rift into another dimension, just seeping from inside. There's teeth lining the top of the bag. See, it's safe.
Well, Carl. We all know that you can craft magical items, some of which might be a fire hazard and could burn down an entire village. But
As if you care.
You're fireproof,
you
right?
said nothing. You said nothing. That's right. You say nothing this entire campaign.
You're fireproof. Don't matter.
True, but maybe, just maybe, we should complete this item, this weapon.
Whoa. Sorry. Yorn, what was that?
That was a misclick. I was trying to hit the gear and accidentally didn't. I set it off.
Your weapon is not called the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Oh, it's not. Damn.
No. The Hammer of Thunderbolts is the maul that you guys found in that first dwarven mine.
Okay.
It's what it's been held in the bag of holding as of right now by Carl, but it is currently, like, as everyone understands, some more is what laid claim to it.
Gotcha. I was a little confused.
Because Shadow handed it over to me because he couldn't.
Yeah.
Your-
No, I handed it
your
over to you.
weapon,
Yeah, because you were already using a big weapon.
Yorn, your weapon, however, is a masterworked warhammer.
Also, Andy, where's Oh. Did you update it in the thing?
I did.
Oh, holy okay. Thank you.
There's a lot more to it now.
There's a lot to read. Okay, I'm gonna read that later.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Basically, Carl's just gonna sum up with, "Okay, fine. If you want something safe," as he's doing the air quotes, and responsible, I suppose we could find Brok's brother and go talk to him and have him make these safe and not life-threatening magical items you so want.
Carl, your magical whatever that is will come in handy very, very soon. If I need a village to burn or a kingdom to ransack, you'll be the first to call. However, we need someone with craftsmanship under the magical persuasion. Brok has got his craftsmanship down under physical. We need magic.
Alright, are we done bothering Brok for today?
Shadow, I think you're the only one yet to speak.
I mean, I requested silver arrows when we were coming back, and apparently those have been forgotten.
Yes.
They were not, because you did not know that they were lycanthrope until you had gotten back.
Okay, so now I request my silver arrows.
Sure. He would need to either craft them from scratch, or he can dip yours in silver.
I'd prefer them made from scratch. I'll just get them next time we're here or whatever.
Okay.
Does he need silver?
Yep, he's still gonna need silver.
How much?
It would be a silver piece per arrow.
So 20.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, no,
then
we'll be fighting
another.
jugglers.
And then another. I don't know what the standard price is for arrows. I think it's like 5 silver for 20 arrows, so 25 total.
What was silver to gold?
10 silver make 1 gold.
They're 5 copper.
How much did you say for?
They're 5
20
copper apiece.
I believe so. I
Well,
don't know for sure.
In
That's
that
2
case,
silver.
no,
Give me
it's
a
cool.
second.
That's a silver per 2 arrows, so it'd be 10.
Nope, I got you. I tip 2 gold. I say I pay for his arrows, and you keep the rest. Thank you for the hammer.
Okay.
Still gonna need the silver for the arrows.
I'll hand him the
Oh,
20
right.
silver.
Yes, yes.
Oh, while we're
Okay.
talking about currency and
Forgot that
whatnot,
you need that to actually make the.
while we're talking about currency and stuff, hey Yorn, can you hand me the money that I gave you?
I already did when you first changed. back.
Oh, that's right.
When
That's right.
you were asking for the
Mhm.
dagger, he handed you your cash.
Yeah, because
That's right.
You made a
Stabbing
stabby
motion. All right, your
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, and I thought that meant give me the money or I stab you, so I handed you the money.
this is a holdup.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he really wants this. Okay, yeah, here's your money.
But no, I am gonna want to stop by the I guess market looking general store or whatever, because I do need just an extra set of regular arrows. I'm almost out.
Before we all leave the forge, I'm just gonna tell Brok that if you need any kind of assistance, just look me up if I'm in town. I'll help you out however you need.
Will do.
Oh,
As what?
so Carl's gonna look at him. So, real quick, last question here. You ever make a cannon before?
Oh God.
You just see him kind of stop mid-track as he's starting to walk back toward the forge and continue to unload stuff, and then he kind of just halts, turns around with a big old grin. Yeah?
All right. I'm gonna need and Carl kind of like measures himself with his hands.
Cheers again.
And then like kind of shrinks it up a little bit. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna probably down the road here need one about yay-ish big, like the barrel, like the opening of the barrel can be about yay-ish big.
Yeah.
Ah. All right.
I'll have to work with you on it, because there's some modifications and some stuff I wanna attach to it to make it. Well, it'll be magic, and I won't have to worry
Fuck
about
you.
cannonballs. No. I won't have to worry about ammo. That's the only thing. But I need a solid cannon to work with.
Oh, it's gonna fire magic, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So it needs to be a really well-made cannon. Gotcha.
I'll help, but I won't be happy about it.
Oh, it'll be worth it.
Are
trust
you
me.
happy?
He mentioned a cannon. I love cannons.
But he hates his brother and hates magic because of that.
Not magic. Magic's fine. I work with magic all the time. I just hate magical things. Magical weapons. Gets rid of the essence of the weapon.
This is true. I agree.
So,
Are they leaving?
Yeah.
Is the question.
fuck off! Get the fuck out!
Well, as I want to make one last thing, but I want them not to hear. Them to be outside, and then I'm gonna stop in the
Do you want to say
doorway.
in secret or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I?
It's up to you.
It's your call, dude.
No, I'll just say it over live. That's fine.
Okay.
But they'll hear it, but they're not gonna be. They're gonna be farther out. They're gonna be outside.
Go on.
All right. Stop in the doorway. Grab a 1 gold coin. I walk over to Brok and hold out my hand. I place the gold coin in his hand. Hold it there. And I give him a warning in terms of, I do not know what's between you and your brother, but he might be the only person you have left in this world. You should reach out to him and solve whatever quarrel you may have, because one day, if you do not, you may regret it.
Okay, Atreus.
Yeah.
So real quick, Yorn with a 17 passive perception. Do I hear that?
You hear mumblings, but not the exact words being said. Because he started leaving the room with all of you, stopped in the doorway, turned back, and head in. So you're very high perception. You definitely hear talking behind you. You just can't make out the words. Everyone else doesn't notice. You're the only one.
Okay.
I turn around and walk out, leaving the gold piece in his hand.
He gruffly takes it, turns back, starts hammering at his anvil. Angrily, from what you can tell.
I forgot about that.
So, you all leave? Where do you head?
We need to go to the shop, right?
Is this a shopping day? I'm down.
Well,
I don't really need anything, but I'm down.
And then from there, we can decide where the hell we want to go.
Well, we still need to kill those animals.
Is
right?
that what we want to focus on?
Well, I mean, I like meat, and you like meat,
I do.
and I would like this town to have meat. So.
Okay, well, let's mosey on over to the shop and get this over with.
I was gonna say, but that's just me. Like, if everybody else would like something else, I mean, I'm down for whatever. But I just figured we both want to eat meat.
Let's have this chat after everyone's done at the shop. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll go from there.
All right. So, you all head to the general store, right?
Mm-hmm.
All together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Sure,
follow
why not?
along.
All right.
Yeah.
The clerk greets you all. Hello. Oh, God.
Gertrude?
No.
He just sounds like an old smoking lady.
Okay.
All of his voices sound like smokers.
No, they don't.
No, they do not.
No, they don't.
I've recognized that Kepler and the shopkeep are basically the same fucking person.
One's a little deeper.
One's a little deep.
They're different.
Anyways, continuing on. What do you guys want to do?
I didn't.
I'm
How
just
can I
hanging
help?
out.
Here.
So Carl really doesn't need anything, so he's just going to kind of follow along with the group. And
Yeah,
Neither
that's
do
what
I.
Yorn's doing.
Okay.
I'll hang
Shadow's
back
just
with
gonna ask, can I have a quiver of 20 arrows?
Sure. Turns
I,
around, is weirded out by all these monster-like creatures entering his shop, as he has only had an interaction with Samur and Shadow before.
We multiplicated.
Yeah. Turns around, grabs a quiver of arrows, and says, 1 gold piece.
And he's gonna put it on the table.
I quickly flip a gold piece.
Oh, okay.
Well, I said
thank
I'd buy your arrows. You saved our asses like too many times in the caves. Well, tunnels. Well, whatever the hell that
Sewers.
dungeon was.
Shadow's just gonna kind of nod.
Okay. So your arrows are comped by Yorn. You retrieve your gold piece and your arrows. You all head out of the shop assuming that's the only thing you wanted to acquire?
Yeah, that's all I didn't have
That's all I
anything in
did.
mind.
Okay.
All right, so as we start leaving, I'm just gonna say, so what are we doing today?
Oh,
You asking me? Because
Everyone.
yeah. I
Grog
bring up.
immediately turns to store cap. Where do we go?
I bring up the job about the aggressive packs of animals as a possibility. If anyone's feeling it.
I do like meat too.
Yay.
Anybody else want to do something different, or
so what's the decision, or what's Yorn's proposition?
We can choose.
well,
between-
there were the 3 jobs, and the one that really is the rabid animals. Yeah. Aggressive packs of animals seen between Proskure and
We
Elversol.
already took care of that. The only one we have left.
Oh,
is
we
the
did
farm.
take care of that.
Yeah, the
we
only one
did.
left is the farm one. So we
Yes,
gotta
according
go take care of
according
those.
to Andy, Elversalt Acres.
Right.
So we can do
So,
that.
yeah.
We could bury Penwood's head. We could try to do something about Shadow's brother. And we still got to find out. Oh no, we already found out who the dagger was from. That was his brother. So one of those 3.
Yeah.
And the sewers. We have to go and burn the.
Oh
thing.
yeah, and then the sewers. We could go back to the sewers and figure out what's in the corner.
We have 4. We have four things. Yeah.
Where was Penwood's homeland?
I forgot.
What? Yeah.
Here in Elversol. You all.
Oh, it was here?
You all. Yeah, here in Elversol. This is his hometown.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Is there a cemetery inside the gate, or is it outside?
It would be outside the gate.
The second half
Okay.
of the city looks like a cemetery.
Well,
Yeah,
Since-
you get the idea of where the church is located. That it might have been behind the gated wall.
okay.
But as of right now, there's the cemetery is outside the city.
Okay. So, I mentioned that we could, bury Penwood since it's very nearby, and then move on to the next job, as at least like a first thing to do.
I'm gonna nod.
I would like to give him his death rights.
I agree.
I'm following Yorn.
All right. Let's go.
So yeah,
Hopefully this doesn't lead to some
we travel
crazy
to
adventure.
wherever the cemetery would be.
You have an understanding of being that you've been acclimated to the city a little bit longer than everyone else. That the cemetery is on the northern side, off to the east. You find grave sites, bunch of names scattered around. What do you do?
I find a spot where obviously there is no prior grave, and shit, I don't have a shovel, do I?
Do you want to look for the gravestone? that has-
Gra is a living shovel.
I was about to say,
Say.
Brok, do you mind digging a grave real quick? It doesn't have to be a full one, since we only have Sir Penwood's head, but,
When he says that, I'm gonna briefly look around. Can I read the gravestones at all, or are there any?
Most of them are either blank headstones or headstones in the shapes of their particular god, whatever deity they serve.
Okay. Is there any kind of? So there's really no way I could tell if any other Penwoods or anyone of his family are in the area.
oh,
Nope.
yeah, true.
Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Not from what you can tell.
Okay, but then I'll just go to where he pointed and start digging a little bit of a hole.
And while he does that, normally I would give some sort of mercule, death rights type of thing, because But Penwood was cool to me because he learned my god. So may I make a religion check to see if I recognized his god from anything when he was alive, what he was wearing or something.
Sure, go for it.
Let's hope that was good. A 10.
12.
Oh, wait. 12.
Yeah, no. Best you can surmise that his god was of the war domain.
Okay. Well, I
But,
just kind of... I
not-
don't know which one, right?
Not which one. Yeah.
Well, I give a general war and Valentry type of, he passed, but he did pass in battle, which was very, heroic and all that jazz type of thing. I do wish that I had known his favored god so that I had may have given him a proper burial.
Sure.
And then, whenever Grau is done, I basically place the head and allow it to be buried.
Yeah, the grave is dug by Graw, assuming he's willing to do it in literally 6 seconds.
Yep. If I'm able, I should be able to dig a hole in 6 seconds. That's only that big.
You can dig through 30 feet of ground in 6 seconds.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy. I just take one pongo.
Once and it's done. Yeah.
Carl will happily pull out the bag from the bag of holding and hesitate a second before handing it over to Yorn.
Yeah, thank you for not consuming that. And then I immediately place it into the ground.
It's like, okay.
You did good, Carl. You did good.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go eat a cow.
Okay.
I kind of want to wrap up, or I want to see what's in the sewer since that seemed to be.
Yeah, we got to go back to the hair spot now that we're all like full health and whatnot.
Oh, here. I can always resurrect some of the rats and bring them back as proof.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Just saying.